Okay, welcome to something new. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As always, I am SOC. I go by SOC_J on Twitch. Call me SOC here on YouTube. I am trying something different today. I had a amazing game, and one of my favorite games, Mecha Break, and I decided that it wasn't enough just to post the video alone without any commentary. So I asked a few folks and got some positive feedback about it, and I decided, you know what? It's a good idea. I'm going to upload the video with some commentary after the fact. Now, as you can see from the screen, it's an 18-0 game with 8 assists. I do want to preface this video with the warning that if you do not like motion blur, I believe motion blur is off, but if you don't do well with high movement in video games, now it's not a first-person game, it's third person, but if you don't do well with high movement, this might not be the video for you. Just fair warning, because the gameplay is very frenetic and very chaotic. But I use one of my favorite mechas in the game, Falcon, as you can see right behind my character. Falcon is a light attacker. It can switch between flight mode or its regular mecha mode, as you can see the regular mecha mode right there in the thumbnail. And yeah, it is one of my favorites. It is so versatile. It's got high risk, high reward, but I'll go into more of that as the video goes on. So for now, I've given you the warning about high motion. So take that as you will. So we start the game off in Palmbay Harbor. We start underwater. This is more or less push, where each team has a console that they have to push, and you can actually advance yours and also reverse your opponents. Now, from the jump, I get in here, and it's one thing about Falcon, or at least me as a Falcon player, I am going to bully an Aquila out of the sky. Aquila here is a sniper mecha. Gotta always add that A because it's slightly different than a mech. Aquila is a sniper mecha that has long-term flight capability. It can just really hover for a long time. But one thing about it, it's easily countered by a Falcon. And so now here I am just showing some love to the rest of the team. A lot of the other mechas in the game are grounded. So you can see here, it's kind of hard to see, but it's the second kill of the game, second kill for me. As you can see, there's a lot of these mechas that are mostly grounded, and you don't want to be on the ground with them. Not as someone as flimsy as Falcon. There are very few light attackers in the game, and Falcon, again, high risk, high reward. High mobility, but easily overwhelmed. So that's a triple kill for me now. What's great about Mecha Break is that aside from me being able to easily burn down Aquila, mind you, I also play Aquila, so I know its pros and cons. Aside from that, there's also aces. Aces are quadruple kills, but they don't actually have anything more than an ace. Not yet, for whatever reason. Now you would think, okay, maybe if they have 5 kills, because it's 6v6 teams. 6v6 on each team. But they don't have actually anything more than an ace. But, again, ace ain't something easy to get. The time in between kills needs to be very short, and also you have to do the majority, at least I want to say 70 to 90% of damage to count as an actual kill confirmed as opposed to an assist. Now here, the other Falcon, I didn't know there was another Falcon until I saw their radar, and they should have kept to themselves because, again, as someone who plays Falcon, I know the pros and the cons. I'm not going to play nice with you if you don't leave me alone. I'm going to bully the Aquila, because you shouldn't be in my sky. But if you're another Falcon player, stay out of my face. Stay out of my face.
Double kill.
Another double kill. And I, was starting to feel bad about targeting the Aquila. So I went after, I think that was the Inferno. Yeah, because here's the Hurricane. I went after the Inferno, but also I don't feel so bad because now the Falcon got in their feelings and wanted to come after me, which is a bad idea. Somewhere in there, that wasn't actually a shot meant for anybody, but I got an assist off. But yeah, the Falcon wanted to turn their attention to me. Again, another assist that I was not intentional with. My focus is on the Falcon, which got me another ace. So that's my second ace of the game. We are not even 5 minutes into the game. It's a 10-minute game. We are about 2 minutes into the game, and I've already had my second ace, which means I'm at 8 kills. I've gone through 4 quadruple kills within the span of, oh gosh, like a minute each. So, this was kind of this is ranked mode also. I am late in the ranking matches, so I'm still at the bottom. But I mean, that might account for why it was such a stomp, but at the same time, get better, get good. Now you'll notice at times this Aquila does something other than dying that I'm not gonna be nice about it. I have I don't have many games like this, but I have games where Aquilas and Falcons get in my face and they learn their lesson very quickly. But every single mecha has an ability to literally drop out of the sky immediately. At some point I'll do it myself, but if you see the Aquila just drop out of frame, it's because they're doing that to get away from me, which doesn't really work. Now here, the Falcon, I lost sight of them for a little bit, but they decided to come back and say hello, which, if you haven't learned yet, I'm not a hi and goodbye type of person. Or actually, no, I'm a hi and goodbye type of person. I'm not a hello, welcome back type of person. You need to learn your lesson. And so, it's just me fighting out the Falcon here, getting a little help from Sky Raider, who's the other dedicated flyer that can also transform. Sky Raider is a medium attacker. Falcon is light. What I like about Falcon's kit, it doesn't have a lot of bullet output, but it's got concentrated firepower with the bullets. It's got cluster bomb, mini cluster bombs, and then it's also got 6, I want to say, payloads that you can drop. And with the Aquila, I know how to cycle off, and the same thing with Falcon and other ones, other mechas like an Arcami, which you might not see in this match. I know how to cycle through my cooldowns and my abilities to shred. I've been playing Mecha Big since the first beta. I've played all the playtests. I've played the second beta. I've been playing this game since the day it dropped on any single platform. And I've only been playing Falcon. I've played some Sky Raider and some other mechas, but my go-to is Falcon. And so I decided to come back and say hello to this Falcon, which again... Oh, I should explain that. So looking at the screen right now, on the left-hand side, where you see a sort of turquoise bar, that would be my fluid armor. And the white sets of bars next to that is regular armor. Certain ammunition can burn through fluid armor, or burn through regular armor to get to the fluid armor. Some ammunition and some attacks go straight to the fluid armor and bypass your regular armor completely and entirely, which is why I don't stay on the ground. Because some of them fuckers down there are not real, and they can go straight to the fluid armor. And that's just a wrap for me. I'm paper thin once I'm on the ground. Now Stego, this one right here that I'm attacking on the console that has the yellow wraparound shield. Stego has an ability where it can make itself invisible with sort of a chaff cloud. So chaff, which disrupts sensors. If you're familiar with Metal Gear Solid, chaff grenade just releases a lot of particulates into the air that it's usually reflective. So imagine if somebody cut up a bunch of aluminum foil to the point where it was like dust, or not dust, glitter, that's the word I'm looking for, and just release into the air, and it just stays in the air. It has a way of interfering with radio signals and different signals and sensors, so that's what Stego's ability has. The other part about Falcon that's great, Falcon is only one of 2 mechas that has radar. So I can see who's invisible, who's got their invisibility up, or who's in their cloud of invisibility. So it's got a lot of utility, and more mechas are coming out that have invisibility. So at this point, that's another double kill. I think that's my second double kill that didn't go up to an ace. Just come back and say hello to Aquila. I don't feel bad about stealing kills in here because a lot of people steal my kills and they turn out to be assists for me. So as long as I can get the majority of the damage on them, I'll do it. It's my 3rd ace. So if you look in the top right, it's at this point that I kind of felt bad just rolling those 2 and being a big bully, so I decided to come over here to the console, and like I said before, you can advance your console, or reverse your opponent's. So I take a beat and, you know, stop and think, and then that's when I first realized during the match that I have 18 kills. So yeah, it was a stomp, at least for me. It was a stomp. Actually, no, it was a stomp. I looked at the stats afterwards, which I can't show in the match or show in the video because it's a separate screen from the replay. But I had more than the other team combined. I had 1 less than my entire team combined in terms of kills. And yeah, from here on out, it's unfortunately for me, fortunate for them, all assists, because to get a confirmed kill, you have to do a majority of the damage. You don't have to be the person that initiates damage on anyone, but you have to do the majority of the damage, upwards of, I think, 70% of the damage on a person, or on a mecha. And yeah, we're about to roll out. I just kind of do my best. I actively avoid that mecha right there called Falcon. It has an ability to create a box and keep you in that box and beat the brakes off you with its axe. And yeah, that's the video. It ended in me having 18 kills, 0 deaths, 8 assists, 3 aces, which were 3 quadruple kills, and then 2 double kills. So 1-2, and then eventually again 1-2. And yeah, Mecha Break is near and dear to my heart. It is a fun game. It is the mecha game of my dreams, since so many other mecha games have fallen by the wayside. And I hope it sticks around for a very long time. So if you like this, let me know down in the comments. I am not trying to farm for engagement, but I am just curious if you've seen this and you follow me elsewhere and like this type of video from me. If I get enough feedback about it, I will re-upload other videos that are already on my channel with some commentary. I have a few games that I think would do well with commentary regarding my thought process and what I was doing in the game. This was a bit of an experiment rather than a play-by-play, because I'm introducing folks who follow me, at least to Mecha Break, as well as to my gameplay. And I hope it goes well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next upload.